It's Week 5 of the National Football League, where representatives from the AFC and NFC will square off. It's the Saints and the Chiefs on Monday night.
It's the venue that's had plenty of success, come through it since the mid-2010s, as well as a few Lombardi trophies. It's GEHA Field at Arrowhead Stadium in Kansas City. And just like that, the season has reached October. Joined by Brock Hewitt up here in the booth, I'm Kate Scott. And Brock, I don't know about you, but I always feel like the smells start to change in October. It just really starts to smell like fall, smell like football, second month of the regular season. And these next few games take on a greater importance moving forward.
Gosh, I wish I had a sense of smell. Mine is so bad, but I love what you're cooking right there. And I love this stretch of games because it makes a lot of teams contenders and a bunch of the other sellers as the trade deadline arrives here at the end of the month. You're going a hot streak heading into Halloween and things will be looking great. But flounder this month, and you may end up seeing some of your buddies shipped off and playing elsewhere.
And he opts not to bring this one out, so they're going to enjoy some good starting field position from the 30. So here come the Chiefs, taking the field for their first drive of the game. Leading them out, fresh off a third Super Bowl title. The standard for quarterback excellence today, Patrick Mahomes.
All of us as sports fans, we know those players in the other sports that when we just think of the greatest to ever do it, a skill set that's different than everybody else, immediately a player pops in your mind. And while we have seen GOATs like Tom Brady and Super Bowl winners many times over like Bradshaw, Montana, and Aikman, there's just not many that have ever done it with the flair, the style, and the skill set of Patrick Mahomes.
Now we'll take a moment to check out his numbers on the ground from a week ago. Only 2 yards, and it brings up 2nd and 8. Get this one to Brown. And he's got a decent gain before being brought down.
Good luck defending that short yardage slant. Just not going to happen. There's a reason this is a go-to play for just about any quarterback in every situation.
Third and just 2 to go. Throwing from the gun. Splits a couple of defenders and completes it. And they'll make the stop up at the 46-yard line. Give him 8 yards on the play. And the Chiefs are going to have a first down.
You know, they call that the money down for a reason, because you're just simply not going to last long in the NFL if you don't convert a good portion of your third downs. It's the money down. And nice to see them roll the dice and continue the series.
New set of downs for him from the 46. It is caught left side. And he has it up towards midfield before he's taken down at the 47.
1 yard gain brings up 2nd and 9 at the 47-yard line.
They'll come to the line here, 2nd and 9. Shotgun snap, looking to throw. This one is tipped away and incomplete. Good positioning to make a play on it. That forces 3rd down.
I think we're seeing why this defense likes him in coverage. He reacts so well to throws and is even more adept in breaking up those passes.
Last pass unsuccessful, and they have 3rd down here. Back to throw Mahomes. Flushed out of the pocket. He's running for it. And what a hit there. Ouch. she pays the price for moving the chains that time.
As long as these are the results he's getting, they're going to be just fine with him calling his own number. He does such a good job. Field and knowing when it's his time to take it himself.
They just keep working it forward early. We've got 1st and 10 now from the 35. Shotgun snap, looking to throw. And the Saints came marching home, and they dropped him. And the big play drives them backwards. 2nd down coming up.
And look at that. All that effort and success from the previous play, it is gone. Credit to this defense who snapped and cleared. That's part of this game. You got to snap and clear. Give up a big play, come back and make a big one for yourself. And they do, getting home with that sack.
All right, here we go. 2nd down. Trying again, following the sack. Rifles it, and it's caught. And that will not be enough for a 1st down.
It's got to be one of the shortest completions I've ever seen on a curl and go. That route's like a fine wine, Kate. It gets better the longer it matures. That court came out a little early that time, and it was only a small gain.
This drive in jeopardy. Here's a 3rd and 10. Here's Mahomes now. Search, and he'll go down. The Saints make the play. And the defense comes through to back them up ahead of 4th down.
A couple sacks on the opening drive. You better get to fix-it mode in a hurry. And I'm talking about on the sidelines. I'm talking as a quarterback. You've got to solve this pass rush because we know one thing about guys in this league defensively. When they get a couple sacks, they can smell it. And they're going to raise the intensity to another level.
So the Saints offense taking over for the 1st time here. Leading them out in year 11. He's played 15 or more games every season in the league. A real Iron Man, Derek Carr.
You know, Kate, sometimes they say great quarterbacks are like great point guards. And much like we measure point guards in basketball with the assist-to-turnover ratio, and you love a 3-to-1 assist-to-turnover ratio that will win you ball games, same with quarterbacking. 3 touchdowns, 1 pick, and a big old win last week.
They'll run here on 1st down. And he gets a few on the plunge forward. We get a look at his rushing numbers from last week here. What he was able to do in support of that win. It's a gain of 3 for him. That brings up 2nd and 7. Get the fullback involved here. And he stopped. Now we'll wait to hear what this flag is all about. A game they were pretty happy with goes away via the penalty. And now we're going to wait to see how they respond. Back to the line they go. It's 2nd down. Looking to throw, Carr. Got a man open, complete. And he reaches the 35 before going out.
You know what I like about that, Kate? I like that they're not coming out slow. They're willing to go with some looks here that will yield big yardage down the field instead of just settling for dinking and ducking the ball.
Short yardage situation here. It's 3rd and 2. I'm trying to pick this up on the ground. And he's going to bring it up to the 40-yard line before he stopped. Pick up a 5 on that play. And that's good for a New Orleans 1st down.
I don't know what it is, Kate, but I love 3rd down runs. I really do. I know the receivers don't know. Money down, they want the ball, but a third down run for a first down could be so demoralizing to that defense.
New slated downs to approach here from the 40. Throwing his car. He lobs it deep middle. Brought in inside the 20. And he flips the field for them before being taken down.
Now, right there, that's what you want to see on your opening drive. Boom! Connect on a big shot, and instantly you set a tone that you're not going to be afraid to be aggressive in this game today. Boy, do I love that.
What a spot for a big play, huh, Brock? It has him well into the red zone now with 1st and 10. Out of the gun, they'll give it to him inside. And he drives that front backward on a gain of 4.
You know, Kate, these are some of the little hidden plays in a game. Right? Doesn't look like a whole lot on the stat sheet, but A, it gets a good yardage. B, it sets up your play action. And C, most importantly, keeps that defense guessing.
Olave with the catch. And he's brought down for a loss.
I wish everybody had the opportunity to feel how fast that decision is made. With that RPO, it is a split second. And when you make the incorrect read, well, the play's busted up before it ever has a chance to start.
Chiefs in a nickel set for this 3rd down call. Carr to the air now. This is reeled in by Kamara. And he will score. It's a New Orleans touchdown. The Saints have a great first drive and get the game's first points. Alvin Kamara, the touchdown. So our first score of the game here as they cap off that drive with a touchdown.
It's really what you're looking for, Kate, offensively. You want to force the other guys into thinking they need to play a little catch-up right away. Get that first score and take early control of this game.
Blake Groupie to try the extra point. That one splits the uprights. And they add one on to their first touchdown of the contest. Here's Groupie on now to handle the kickoff. This one's fielded at the 4-yard line. He's got a lane up past the 30. And a good return here as he gets it out past the 35. The Chiefs sending their offense out for the 2nd time this game. They struggled to produce on that last series, but better results ahead as they take possession here. All right, the Chiefs in good field position here as they start out 1st and 10. They'll give this up the middle to Pacheco. 40! Into the red zone! And he gets to the end zone, touchdown! The Chiefs get it down to a single point. It's an Isaiah Pacheco touchdown! Wow, just sensational speed from the back that time, Brock. He found a seam, got through it, and he was gone.
You know, it's one thing, Kate, to have singles hitters, right? And you love those, and you appreciate guys that can but it's the home run hitters that are the difference makers, and what a big-time effort.
That one right down the middle. And we're all knotted up. The Chiefs get lined up, and they will kick this away. This return starts at the 5. And he's brought down. The offense will come onto the field. Drive starts out with a 1st and 10. Here's a toss headed right. And as they bring him down, let's check the penalty flag. Well, partner, they say there's holding on every play. We just got to look for it, right? That time, though, we did not have to look too hard. And holding penalty is going to make 1st down twice as tough. They're 20 from the marker to start things out. Carr setting to throw. Hits his man on the out route. And he's tackled after gaining a handful.
Every once in a while, it's fine to be conservative on 1st down, especially when you get enough to stay on schedule and get a little something coming out of it, too.
Offense to the line for 2nd down. Here's Carr. They'll set up the wide receiver screen here. A flag's down as he stops. Looks like this one's on the offense. So the refs get him for holding, and that's going to back this offense up. So now a much tougher task here as they come up on 2nd and 20. Shotgun snap, they're gonna throw. Gets this to Johnson. And he's gonna get this up to the 45 before he's brought down. It's a 26-yard pickup there. And the Saints are gonna have a 1st down.
You know, Kate, you'll find teams go to this crossing route concept sometimes a dozen times a game. And a lot of times it's for shorter yardage, but sometimes things break in the right coverage for a much bigger impact play, just like that.
Ball on the 45, 1st and 10. Throwing now, off play action. That's incomplete for the moment. We do have a flag down, but it might not be good news for their offense. That's usually where we see holding calls. You got a major 5th. Play, and it's going to end up costing them. Double the distance to go after that holding call. It's now 1st and 20. Now they'll throw out of the gun. That's complete to Camara. And the defense is all over this one for a big loss.
Well, if they were concerned about losing yards, running it on 1st down, it just happened anyway. Not many passes end in a loss. Hopefully they got a little more aggressive strategy when you're on 2nd down.
Let's see what they dial up on a 2nd and very long. They are throwing it again. Here comes the wide receiver screen. And he's caught behind the line for a loss.
You'll hear defensive coaches all the time really ask their players to pull the trigger. Read, react, diagnose, and when you see it, go fire away. And that's exactly what the defense does to take away that screen.
That's the end of our first quarter. 3 more to go still on Monday night. Both teams neck and neck so far. Back to Arrowhead in just a moment. We're back for the second quarter. Saints in possession of the football. They're stuck behind the sticks on 3rd and long. Now Carr. That's complete to Wilson. And he has it up towards midfield before he's taken down at the 47.
You've got to be cognizant of where the line to gain is. You can't run that route short, and you certainly can't throw it. That route's just not deep enough. Need to extend it closer to the chains for a first down.
Punter takes the field on 4th down, and he sends this one flying. That hits at the 9, but nobody around to grab it. It carries all the way into the end zone for a touchback. They'll get this drive started. 1st and 10. Running up the middle, Pacheco. And he'll get them forward here up to the 24-yard line. It's a 4-yard pickup, and that's going to bring up 2nd and 6.
You know, this is an offense that will emphasize the ground game at different points of each and every contest. And as long as they can reliably get gains like this, it's not going to change anytime soon.
They motion the tight end over. This one is tipped away and incomplete. Good positioning to make a play on it. That forces 3rd down.
Perhaps a bit late breaking towards the ball, but still just enough time to get a finger on it and knock it away.
No connection on the last play, and now it's 3rd down. Here's Mahomes. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact.
I think that was a throw, Kate, that just came a little bit too late. What it did is it gave that defense time to come up and deliver a pop and knock the ball loose before he could secure it fully.
Punt team is on now, and they get this away. Escapes a defender. And they bring him down to put a stop to that return. Call that a booming 56 yards in the end. And the offense ready to head back out onto the field. The Saints enjoying some good field position to start this drive off. 1st and 10 coming up. Here's a give up the middle. And he has enough room to gain about 4.
He'll expect more from himself on those type of plays, but there is nobody that's going to complain about that one. If you can do math, 4 plus 4 plus 4 equals a first down.
Second and 6 coming up here. Now he'll throw off the play fake. Buying some time right. Oh, look at this. Here he goes. And he's able to move past the 45 before going out. So the refs get him for holding, and that's going to back this offense up. Everyone's prepped. It's second down now. Carr back to throw. Kamara's got it. Dukes out of one stop. And he has it to the 42 before they make the stop. He picks up 28 on the play. And that's good for a New Orleans first down. Well, I know it says running back on the roster, Brock, but this guy's having a pretty great start catching the football instead.
It's what the best of them do. I mean, look around the league. These running backs want to get paid, right? They want theirs. Well, catch a ball like this, and trust me, you'll get yours.
They'll head up 1st and 10 from the 42. Straight ahead with Williams. And not much doing. He stopped quickly. 3 yards on the first down play, and that brings up 2nd and 7.
Well, they got some positive yards. That's a good thing. But too many plays like that, it just is too hard to pile together, get first downs against the better defenses in this league.
2nd down now, 7 to go. Out of the shotgun, they'll give it to him inside. And the defense gets there to force a small loss.
You know, Kate, during draft season, I was talking to an NFL GM, and he said, you know what, in time, we're going to realize tackles for loss are just as big a deal as sacks. Sacks get so much of the popularity. Tackles for loss, when you knock that offense backwards, I promise you, in time, we'll be keeping a closer eye on plays like that one.
Third and long for him here. Complete beyond the marker. And he gets this forward to the 19. It's a gain of 22. And the Saints are going to have a first down.
Part of the reason I leave you pregame, Kate, and get down to that field and watch these guys throw and catch is I want to see their timing. I want to see their anticipation. That is picture perfect right there. A crossing route thrown that quickly tells me these two are on the same page.
To the line we go. They're set, 1st and 10. Into the hands of Olave. And they make the stop as that play reaches the 14-yard line.
Well, that's a pretty similar result to a first down run play. Moves it forward, keeps you on schedule, and makes 2nd and 3rd down a whole lot easier to manage.
Halfway to the marker. It's 2nd and 5. Here's a give inside to Kamara. And he's able to get it to the 2 before the stop. It's a real solid pickup, 12 yards, and it rewards him with a 1st and goal.
Kate, I know you can see that smile on my face as we stand next to each other. Sure, I love that run. But I'm thinking about some great running backs. In fact, Corey Dillon, who created a lot of negative grades on my play sheet because I didn't want to carry out no fake. I wanted to watch the damage he could do like we just saw.
They'll break the huddle and come up on 1st and goal. They'll try and punch it in. And they needed more than one defender. Their powerful runner stopped for just 1 yard.
Hey, I get it on 1st and goal, right? A lot of teams like to be conservative and limit risk. Even if a run is stopped short, you still got 2, sometimes 3 downs to play with.
They're lining up on the doorstep. 2nd and goal from inside the 1. They'll send him up the middle. And he's brought down for a loss.
This is why it's so important not to overcommit to the team's lead runner. It went to a secondary ball carrier, and they cut him down for a big red zone stop.
Buckle up, it's 3rd and goal. And they stand him up. No breaking through, and the defense holds.
You know, how often do we talk about awareness, and it's always offense, offense, offense? Well, this is a great case for the defensive awareness. The ball went to a secondary ball carrier, and the defense was aware enough to cut him down. A big red zone stop.
And it is good. No problems there on the shorter attempt. And that's going to break our tie and give them a 3-point advantage. Here's Groupie on now to handle the kickoff.
I never saw a play script that ended with a field goal. It was always a touchdown that you wanted. That's 3 points, and it's enough to give him the lead.
And he gets across the 30 before he's brought down. They've got 1st down from the 31. Tight end going in motion here. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete. Looking for Travis Kelce that time. And that'll bring up 2nd down.
As a defense, you got to see the pass. You got to time up your hit, and you got to jar that ball loose. Not a lot of offensive players are hanging on to that one through a well-placed hit.
2nd and 10 now. Short pass caught by his tight end. And he's down after getting this up to the 41. And that one goes for a gain of 11. And it'll be 1st down, Kansas City.
I'm sure coach and play caller doesn't mind making the job a little bit easier. You know, play calling's a lot simpler and easier when you count on the offense to move the chains on those early downs.
To the air, Mahomes. He'll get this one to Brown. And they bring him down, but there's a flag on the field.
Holding offense.
Fighting all he could to keep his quarterback upright, but crossed the line there. That earns the holding penalty. That holding penalty is going to make 1st down twice as tough. They're 20 from the marker to start things out. Back to throw, Mahomes. Hauled in by Rice. And he's brought down, but there's some laundry on the field.
Baseman.
Well, he grabbed whatever he could to make that tackle. Unfortunately, he got a whole lot of face masks, so add even more yards onto that play. They'll enjoy a 1st and 10 following the face mask penalty. Running it after the penalty. And he's stopped. Now we'll wait to hear what this flag is all about.
Holding offense.
So now, partner, got to reevaluate what to do on this next snap because the holding call pushes them back quite a ways. Double the distance to go after that holding call. It's now 1st and 20. A tight end in motion now. Here's Mahomes now. Tight end reels in the shallow throw. And he's going to go down right along the midfield stripe. Now we'll pause for an injury that nobody wants to see. That is Travis Kelce in need of some assistance. All right, here we go. 2nd down. Still sticking with the passing game. This one falls incomplete. No luck finding his receiver that time. So they're left facing 3rd and long.
Well covered on that play. Really not a large window for him to sneak that throw in.
So after that prior incompletion, we've got 3rd down. Now it's Mahomes. Open receiver, caught. And they will score. Touchdown, Kansas City. The Chiefs take a 2nd quarter lead. It's a Marquise Brown touchdown. So sensational work by the skill man there, Brock. Anytime you can make your quarterback look that good, you know he appreciates it.
That's a quarterback's best friend, no question. But on the other side, gosh, defensively, you got to get that skill player down. Period, end of story. You can't give up that much yards after catch.
Butker to try the point after. That one splits the uprights. And they'll continue adding to their lead. The Chiefs get lined up and they will kick this away. Return starts at the 9. And this drive will start inside the 25. Set, 1st and 10. They're going play action. Headed out right. Got a man, coverage lost him, complete. And he goes out, just needed one more step to reach midfield. That goes as a gain of 25 yards and picks up the 1st.
I love throwing on 1st down. And when you see a 1st down pass just like that, it's taking advantage of a matchup you plan for, and you go out and execute.
We're to the 2-minute warning from Arrowhead. And it's the Saints with 1st and 10. Splits a couple of defenders and completes it. And he's going to be brought down after reaching the 43. And he's up across 200 yards now in this opening half. That's beyond simply a good start for him. This is the type of game where he's been taking the lead on carrying his offense forward however he can. After a good pickup, they're set up with 2nd and short. From the 43. He's going to push one deep down the right. And oh, someone stepped in. It's intercepted. Trent McDuffie in to pick it up. And the Chiefs are going to have it. And he's going to hang on to that football. That's his 1st career interception. I don't know what to be impressed by most, Brock. How effortless he made it look to throw it that deep, or how effortless the cover man made it look to get that far down there and haul in the interception.
How about we just marvel at both of them? You call a deep pass like that again on the next play, it could go to the end zone. But this time, it is a takeaway.
And we haven't even hit the break yet, but already we're looking at this likely becoming a 100-yard game for him in the very near future, and expect more to follow after that. Mahomes. That's complete. Here's Brown. And that's good yardage with a new set of downs.
That is what elite offenses are all about. Why worry about 3 downs when you need only 1? Move the chains in one play and keep driving that defense backwards.
Play action on 1st down. Bails out of the pocket quick. He's running with it. And as they bring him down, let's check the penalty flag.
Holding. Offense.
A game they were pretty happy with goes away via the penalty. And now we're going to wait to see how they respond. That holding penalty is going to make first down twice as tough. They're 20 from the marker to start things out. Throw in is Mahomes. And that tackle stops him after a solid gain. Back to the line they go. It's second down. Throwing now, off play action. Fires down the middle, and it is caught. And he's officially into enemy territory now. They're going to give him the opposing 49. First and 10 from a yard shy of midfield. An early jump of the flags come in. I think this is going to go against the defense.
Encroachment defense.
He thought he had the timing down and could make the play, but just a hair too early.
Still first down.
Encroachment on that previous play, and that makes this a much shorter 1st and 5. Looking to throw Mahomes. He's got it, room to run. A flag's down as he stops. Looks like this one's on the offense.
Offense.
Fighting all he could to keep his quarterback upright, but across the line there, that earns the holding penalty. So after the 5 yards are marched off, here's 1st and 15. Looking to throw. And they don't connect there, so only 6 seconds remaining. Just got a hand up on that to break it up. And now they face 2nd and long.
You know, as a QB, I'm going to note that in the back of my head. That was a heck of a break. Knocks the ball away. DBs like that, they tend to, once they get one hand on the ball, have a pretty good beat on you and can get 2 hands on it the next time.
He's going to lob one deep down the left sideline. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete. So that brings us to halftime here in KC. Now we'll send you south to our Orlando studios for the EA Sports Halftime Report with Jonathan Coachman.
All right, Kate, thanks very much. More from you and the old quarterback momentarily. But first, let's give everyone a look at what's going on around the NFL. We'll get our tour started out at venerable Soldier Field in Chicago, where it was the Bears who pick up the victory at home. Caleb Williams, terrific in the victory, as his guys up their mark to 4-1 now. From there, let's get over to the Rockies to check out the Broncos at home in Denver. And they were winners in that one over the visiting Raiders. Bo Nix leading the way in the victory with 3 touchdown passes. Finally, we're off to Atlanta to check on the Falcons at home at Mercedes-Benz Stadium. And they were losers in that one to the visiting Tampa Bay Bucks. Chris Godwin, a touchdown catch in the victory. We got a strong first half out of the running back Isaiah Pacheco. He had a touchdown run that helped get his guys this halftime lead. With that, the 2 squads are headed out of the tunnel. So let's get you back out to Kay Scott and Brock Heward. These 2 teams making their final adjustments for the second half ahead. It's time to get back at it. For the call, let's rejoin Kate Scott and Brock Heward.
All right, thank you, Coach, and we are back and about set to begin the second half. The Chiefs get lined up, and they will kick this away. This return starts at the 5. And he's brought down. The offense will come onto the field. Offense ready to begin this drive. 1st and 10. There's a handoff up the gut. It is charged towards the line. That's right around 3 yards.
yards, but still showing that commitment to the ground game, the type of run that keeps the defense from loading up in coverage and focusing entirely on that passing game.
Second down now, 7 to go. They stay on the ground with Kamara. And he's short of the first after a mild gain. A solid gain of 6 there. It's going to be 3rd and just a yard.
That run's not going to turn many heads, but at the end of the year, I promise you, if you average over 5 yards a run, you can be a Pro Bowler.
3rd down, 1 yard to go. Oh, and they're going to have the fullback try and power for it. And he'll go down, and we'll say right at the 39-yard line. A pickup of 2, maybe 3, but most importantly, Brock, that's enough to move the sticks.
Calm, cool, collected from this offense. Love to see it. No tunnel vision on what down it was. Just focused on executing the play in front of him.
This time it's a passing play. The Chiefs get to him, and he's dropped. And the big play drives them backwards. 2nd down coming up.
Wow, it has been such a good day offensively for the guys up front. That's actually the first sack by this defense. And now comes the real question mark. Will it lead to more? Or will this offense learn a lesson and get back to the rhythm they've been in protecting?
Offense to the line for 2nd down. Another try following the sack. To left sideline, complete. It's a 23-yard pickup on the play. And that's good for a New Orleans 1st down.
That's just great instincts. Go air it out on 2nd down rather than just play conservative and run it. They hit a weak point in the coverage and don't need to worry about 3rd down at all.
Ball on the 45, 1st and 10. Running behind center with Kamara. And he's able to reach the 40 on that play. Give him around 6. That's going to make it 2nd and 4.
You gain that kind of yardage in the run game, and you're going to gain the trust of your offensive coordinator. Plays like that, runs like that, set the table for everything else in the playbook.
After a good pickup, they've got 2nd and 4. Another run for Kamara. And he'll pick up enough to move the chains.
Well, looky here. You don't even have to worry now about a 3rd down call as that run moves the sticks. You have that call you had ready, though? You can recycle it. Save it for later for that next 3rd down coming.
Ball at the 33 for 1st down. Looking to throw, Carr. Throwing all the way to the end zone here. His shot downfield will wind up incomplete. That throw doesn't lead to 6. And it's going to be 2nd down.
Well, Kate, that wasn't a fast enough break for the interception, but it was good enough and a good enough break to break on the ball, get a finger on it, and force the incompletion.
Now he'll throw off the play fake. He rolls to his right. He's going to keep it this time. And he takes it across the 30 before heading out.
Well, the QB made something happen and got some yardage when the play didn't develop right, and even got himself out of bounds to avoid a hit. The only negative at all is he couldn't quite get the 1st down.
So now here's 3rd and 5. Card in the air now. Complete beyond the marker. And they stop him. He's marked down along that 18-yard line. It's a pickup of 11. And the Saints are going to have a first down.
That's what we call situational football. You spend all week working on your nickel passing game package to take advantage of third downs just like that.
All set up now for 1st and 10. Kamara running out of the gun. And this one's going to come to a stop down at the 13-yard line. Give him 5 on that carry, bringing up 2nd and 5.
A humble 5-6-yard gain on the ground. Not a huge gain, not a game-changing play by any means, but one that keeps you on schedule and takes some of the starch out of that front 7.
Halfway to the marker, it's 2nd and 5. They give it to him again. And he is into the end zone. Touchdown, New Orleans. The Saints take the lead right away in half number 2. Alvin Kamara, the touchdown. So great work by the running back there, Brock. He saw a little bit of space, took advantage, and he took it all the way for 6.
So good, Kate. You'll hear running back coaches say this: slow to and then explode through. And that's exactly what he did. Slow to the hole, but explodes for the touchdown.
The extra point is up, and it is good. And they'll continue adding to their lead.
Chiefs 14.
Here's Groupie on now to handle the kickoff. This return starts at the 5. And in the end, he's able to get it to what used to be a touchback. It's at the 25 after the return. And the drive will start out with a 1st and 10. Here's Mahomes. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. Well, no look on his first look of the game. So that brings up 2nd down.
See the pass, time up your hit, and jar that ball loose. Not a lot of players are hanging on through a well-placed hit like that one.
2nd and 10 now. Hits his man on the out route. And he's tackled with markers down. This one should be on the defense. Always a point of emphasis, right? Protecting the quarterbacks, and that play is going to draw the flag every time. Roughing the passer on that last play, and that's always going to lead to an automatic 1st down. Back to throw, Mahomes. Has a man, it's Brown. And he has it down officially to the red zone at the 20. They managed 22 on the rip and a 1st down.
I may love watching a great thrower, but I love watching a well-done route too, Kate. Make that guy think you're trying to stack him, only to drop your hips, cut right inside. Some good work to help reset those chains.
Set now, 1st and 10. Working inside the red zone. Couldn't connect right side, it's incomplete. Looking for his wide receiver there. So 2nd down coming up.
Can't cover it much better than that. Really well covered, Kate, on that play. There just simply was not a window for him to sneak that throw in.
No dice on that prior pass. Here's 2nd down. He'll throw it yet again. And he's brought down real close to that goal line at the 1. And even 20 yards on the play, and it awards them with a 1st first and goal.
This entire play, Kate, depends on how well he could separate from his man. You get man-to-man coverage, it's really about two things, separation and trust. Because QBs want to throw it before he breaks, that's the trust, and then they got to believe that that separation could create the big play down the field.
They'll throw it again. And they will score. Touchdown, Kansas City. The Chiefs grab the lead on their first series of the half. Well, Brock, you know this better than most. Sometimes these dudes can be a quarterback's best friend, finding the tight end in the end zone for 6.
And it really has been that way for decades when you think about it, Kate. From John Mackey to Tony Gonzalez to Travis Kelce. The position can be such a mismatch when you're throwing for the end zone.
Butker to try the point after. That one right down the middle. And they'll continue adding to their lead. The Chiefs get lined up and they will kick this away. Kickoff taken at the 3. And this one doesn't make it into the landing zone. It comes down shy of the 20, and by the new rules this year, that means the ball is going to be placed at the 40-yard line. Would have liked to have kept that big play. With the first down yardage.
You know, I'm really not sure if that was an intentionally brave play to challenge double coverage or just simply not seeing the two defenders. Either way, what a tremendous throw and catch that earns some momentum.
Now to throw. An alert play defensively there. He got a hand on it to tip it away, and that makes it...
We're starting to get a feel, aren't we, of why they like him so much in coverage. He reacts well to throws, is super adept at breaking up passes through contact, or like that one before they could ever reach the target.
No dice on that prior pass. Here's second down. Here's a give inside to Kamara. And he's going to be stopped at the 17-yard line. 6 yards to pick up there. That's going to bring up 3rd and 4.
I'm not kidding you, Kate. A run of that length at the NFL level, honestly, is the equivalent of a run of 15-plus at the high school level. It's hard in the run game to make yards, and they just got a very successful one.
Looking to throw it. That's going to fall incomplete. Either way, he was breaking it up. Couldn't hang on to the pick, so hits the ground, brings up 4th down.
Oh, that was such an opportunity lost. They were looking for a way out without giving up any points on the series. And instead, he just couldn't quite hang on.
3rd down pass didn't work, but the offense staying out there on 4th. Throwing now. They can't connect as the coverage comes through with a 4th down stand.
Even the best receivers, they've got occasional breaks in concentration. You just never want to see it happen on the most important snaps of the game. If we know anything about this guy, though, it's he'll be up. Next time the ball comes his way.
They're out and set, 1st and 10. Running up the middle, Pacheco. And he's into the front for a gain of about 2. The Saints calling for a timeout, so they're first. And they still have 2 available for them as we approach the end of this game.
Okay, the 2-yard run on first down, I think that keeps you ahead of schedule. You're going to have to pick up the pace.
Right back to Pacheco. And once again, he doesn't manage much before getting brought down. We have a timeout here. Second one taken by New Orleans. And they'll have just 1 left to burn now. Third and 6 for them to figure out now. It's Pacheco again. And the defense gets there to force a small loss. The Saints call their 3rd and final timeout. That's all they had, so the offense free to start running the clock down now. The Chiefs bringing out their punt team. And he's only a handful of yards from his own goal line. And they bring him down to put a stop to that return. The Saints and running back Alvin Kamara trotting back out to the field. They passed on the field goal, didn't get it on 4th down. Interested to see what they do if a similar situation arises on this next possession. The Saints enjoying some good field position to start this drive off. 1st and 10 coming up. To throw. Forced out to his right. A lot of speed on it. Too tough to handle. Incomplete.
A little bit of chaos, right? When play breaks down, trying to find a connection and get on the same page, just couldn't do it.
So we have a pause here. Inside 2 minutes, all reviews come from the booth, and they want to take one more look. Well, we all know there can be so little room for error spotting the football, and that's what's being reviewed right here. Did they get this right?
And I know both sidelines are furiously pleading their cases about what their eyes see. But fortunately, the eye in the sky and the replays will give us a clear answer.
They sent it out to New York just to be safe, and the folks there saw enough to change that call. He'll look to throw it. And all around tough play for him. He took a shot on the release, and it definitely affected the throw. It's incomplete.
This is why we hear about closing speed so often when you evaluate players. You know, once he senses the pressure, he's getting rid of that ball. It takes a player who can close quickly to get to him before it's released and alter that throw.
Setting up to pass. He's got it to him yet again, and that one is caught. And the defense waiting for him at the line, and he goes down. Pass complete, screenplay. And he's out of bounds. Never really got a chance at reaching the marker there, so they're going to turn this over on downs. Well, no louder place in Missouri or Kansas right now as the Chiefs get the win in Arrowhead. And their start to the season not cooling off by any means as they move to 4-0 on the year. So that puts a bow on this one. For my partner Brock Heward and everyone involved on our crew, I'm Kate Scott signing off. This has been another presentation of the NFL on EA Sports. It's a win for the Chiefs as we say so long from Kansas City.